And welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. Last time, we continued to Bowser's Castle, and this time we're just camping out for some bullet bills. And yes, I know I did cut out like 5 seconds of running through a hallway, but that 5 seconds ends up being more like good 40 seconds when you factor in having to actually use bow constantly through the hallway. This is a B-Bill Blaster, Bombshell Bills. Keep attacking them though, otherwise they will be filled with Bombshell Bills, and nobody got time for that. I know Goombario didn't say nobody got time for that, but whatever. I just wanted to be funny. It wasn't funny though, I don't think. I could really use some more star power here. 6 HP, that is kind of a big deal. We have no attack items. My items will be different for the same reasons as other stuff I mentioned, where basically there could be a slight discrepancy for a while between. Well, basically I had a Dusty Hammer taking up space. I was able, when I redid stuff, I sold off the Dusty Hammer, so I don't have it anymore, because just having that clogging up inventory space would not be good. That's no good. If I do play Sonic, I will promise not to make that joke every time. See, I hate that joke. Sonic isn't bad. It's just not. Just the humor is just kind of like, yeah. All the DiC cartoons of that era just do nothing for me. Just because I'm not a kid of the 90s. Yeah, I'm just not into 90s cartoons. Like, Super Super Show was like good to a point. Then it just started being completely cheesy. Like, jokes just get old so fast. Normally I would use the cannons firing as an audio cue, but again, because I'm using a capture device, the audio is slightly delayed, so I'm just having to wing it, which is actually harder than it sounds. Not having audio cues for stuff that you're expecting audio cues for. Hey, that worked out perfectly. Source Storm. I ended the last video just discuss, because we were just fighting enemies. We weren't doing that much that required much explanation. I was mostly just talking about stuff I could play in the future. Like, I've always talked about wanting to play Terraria, but I don't know how exciting it would be to just watch me, like, digging holes in a 2D world. Because that's what I do in Terraria. Like, I don't know how Terraria people play Terraria, but whenever I play Terraria, that's how I play it. I just spend, like, most of my time just digging up resources. And, like, no time actually doing productive stuff, like, you know, killing Cthulhus and stuff. Also, this gotta be, like, one of the best words ever, Cthulhu. Yeah, like, basically, I got the Xbox version free through Games with Gold. This video is not sponsored by Microsoft or Xbox in any way. But I played it a little bit, but not, like, religiously, like some people. Religiously isn't the word. But actually, it just occurred to me by the time this video goes up, I probably will have a Terraria video up, depending on how scheduling stuff works out next week. And if I have time to record a video for next week, which will actually be going up on, like, the 18th. Secret of is going up to, actually it just went up. So I think I might have Terraria next week, just as kind of a one-off, like, hey, if you want me to play more Terraria, let me know. I know one person will be like, hell yes, play more Terraria. But, yeah. Dodging bullet bills all day long. I'm not sure if it's this game or Thousand Year Door, but there is actually a weird little glitch with the hit detection of the bullet bills. I mean the bullet bill blasters, where there's like, well, think about it, your Paper Mario. You can feasibly walk in between the bill blasters and skip all of these fights. Hypothetically, I've never been able to do it. I think I remember seeing it during a speedrun. But yeah, that is a thing that happens. I can't do it because I am a noob at speedrunning. I could definitely not speedrun a game like this just because I'm horrible at power balancing, as we've all seen. Apparently this is one of the worst rooms in the game. If you're a speedrunner, because, well, frankly, look at all these guys. If you don't know, speedruns are typically low-level runs. Ergo, you don't want to fight anything, because they're low-level. Thus, there is the problem of getting completely creamed by tons of enemies just through random attacks, and then have to fight everybody or run from everybody. Just like fighting an extra dry bones can like cut out like, you know, a good minute from your speed run. And when the speed was only like 2 hours, if I recall correctly. Wait, what? Do we have to? Oh, basically the dry bones, the way they work is if they are left, if they're the only ones left and they have 0 HP, they can't regen. I think it's in Thousand Year Door that fire actually works really well on dry bones, but I don't know if that applies to this game. So I'm just gonna play it safe and use Watt. I just don't have anything interesting to say today. Think. This is a little bit of a predicament that you can run in with dry bones, since they're corpses. Well, not corpses, because they're bones, but their bone piles are just kind of blocking your way to actually fight them. So that can actually be a problem. I'm gonna do kind of a YOLO strat here. Toss this because it's probably my least essential item, and eat this. And try to grab the cookie before it despawns. Give me a cookie. Cause I'll probably need a lot of FP for the boss, so... hello? Okay, here we go. I think is it this one that's really bad? I think it might be this corridor. Not this corridor at all. It's this room. Not this room. I think it's the middle block that you push. How was that a first try? I can land squarely in the top room. Yeah, hit detection isn't the best in this game sometimes. It's not. I mean, seriously, it could be a lot worse. I mean, yeah, see what I mean by. Okay, so explosions and fire do a number on dry bones. It's like cremation or something? Is that what they're going for? So that's kind of weird for a Nintendo game. Take out you. Wow, they have a lot of defense. I'm not sure if this will actually kill him because of how much defense he has. Okay, barely. Next will be HP. Then we'll have max HP at the next level, which I'm happy about because I like having max HP at the very least. Hello? Okay, here we go. I think it... which room is it that speedrunners hate? Thank you. I'll take it. It's the next room, I think. Yeah, because you have to basically dodge hammer bros and do block puzzles. So this room is a trap, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, what's this room for again? Just dead end, how worthless. Okay. I thought it would be like you walk into the room and the chandelier tries to almost fall on you. That's what I was expecting, at least. I'm disappointed. But what you have to do is basically push this block, and if you're a speedrunner, you also have to... Oh yeah, invisibility frames would win! Except that happens. So this is like the worst room for speedrunners, from what I gather, because you actually have to... You don't want to get hit by this hammer bro. Because that's just another fight you have to run from. But it's not exactly easy running from a fight. I mean, it's not exactly easy pushing a block in which you're kind of locked into an animation, and also, you know, not getting pummeled by the hammer bro. That is really hard to block, so I got a super on that. I'm happy with that. It's not easy to get a good block for that, so barely enough to win. Happy and Merly, double happy. So makeup and start post we lost from having to restart one thing, so we should be back pretty close to where we would be if I hadn't gone back to get that picture of Koopa. And that is so stupid, just that being my reason for resetting. But such is the way of me. Weird random explanations, because something is absolutely bloody hilarious. Okay, so we go through here. The new passageway. And we get the key to the room. Wow, that was a waste of time. As you can tell, I'm not like... how to describe this? Some people learn games. Like some people just know a game so well. I'm very, very jealous of people who are like that. This is another challenge room, as you can see by the Bowser head. Who I thought you could have made it this far. You won't make it any farther, because unfortunately I won't let you pass. I'll give you one chance, one shot. Crap, I forgot. This is a different room than I thought. This is a quiz, this is stupid. I'll say why it's stupid. In a moment. Okay, so there are 3 Dark Koopas, 4 Goombas. Time's up. Now, how many Koopas were there? 3. Ta-ding. Here's the problem. You can completely cheese this part. This is not RNG in the slightest, by the way. So, you can just totally cheat the heck out of this puzzle. Which I shall demonstrate, because I am a filthy cheater. Which were there 3 of? There were 3 reds. Yeah, like, some games have puzzles that are different every time. This game is not one of them. This is one where all of the puzzles are fixed every time. So, I'm just trying to prove the point that, you know, you could totally cheat on this if you wanted. It's not that hard even, but still, it's like, I don't know. It's just weird that they don't RNG it up, because being a Nintendo game, to be honest. 3 Shy Guys, blue, 1 of green, 2 Goombas. I think this, knowing this one... How many Goombas did I say there were? There were 2 Goombas? Oh, duh! Actually, because of the, like, 3 to 5 second delay on my capture device, I can just look at my capture device. Wow, that is cheap. Next question! This is the funniest question coming up, by the way. Okay, so there are 2 Koopas and 1 Goomba. That doesn't seem that hard, right? I mean, unless it asks us what entrance it comes out of or something like that. How many arms were there? 4. It's like they're rubbing in the fact that Goombas don't have arms. Wow, it's just... Oh wait, I have my gamepad set really dark, that's why. I was just like, wow, the lighting is really dark on my gamepad. It's like, oh yeah, because I set that way intentionally. Okay, hit this. Super Shroom, you don't need it. Hit the block, Mario. Maple Syrup, don't need it. Koopa Patrol, ow. Bombette, strats. Wow, my capture card is really lagging. Hope that doesn't affect the recording at all, because I don't really have the editing skills to fix it. Done. And we're almost to another level too, which I'm totally okay with. This will probably be a shorter video than last time because frankly there isn't a whole lot left to do. I mean, we're really far along. There's only one more challenge door if I'm not mistaken. Spoiler. And after there's like one more challenge door and that's it. So we're, oh gosh. I just realized we might have a serious problem with timing. Because we might have this it go up to a point where we have to have like one episode. No, I know how I'll do it. I'll divide one. I know how to do this. I'll just have a cliffhanger partway through. I'll just at some point move on to. I'll just like be like, next time we'll finish the game kind of thing. Like partway through the partway through the final boss, I guess I will. Basically have to call it an episode, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of necessary because the final boss is actually kind of time consuming. It's not that hard, but it is time consuming. Wow, serious little delay on the capture device. Such a cool looking area, too. This game just looks so great. I mean, even to this day, this game just looks so great. I think I've gushed about the visuals enough in the previous video though, so I'll leave it at that. I'm not using Mega Bomb or whatever it's called because Magikoopas I could easily take out with any character. Defense by 1, that's actually kind of bad because Koopa Trolls have high defense anyway, so let's use an attack that totally ignores defense. Didn't think about that, Magikoopa. So he's on the ground, so I'm going to use Parakarry because we haven't seen him in forever. And you, take that, good sir. And he is being a jerk. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Because I just forgot, this is actually a completely pointless move. Magikoopa is stupid. In other words, because we have Watt who can ignore defense anyway, so raising his defense is completely useless. See, 5 damage even with raised defense. That is something I just realized. I never thought of that before. I'm kind of wishing I did. Yeah, max HP, which I am totally cool with. It's like, I don't know, this is a game where it's very hard, I think, to get like under or overpowered. Because like your attack power, for example, doesn't go up based on levels, it goes up based on power-ups. Because you have to get the super boots and the ultra boots to actually upgrade your attack. So even if you have a ton of HP, you still have, you know, you still can't do that much damage. So battles will take essentially the same amount of time. If that makes any sense? I mean, like a battle that'll take, you know, 10 turns. You might cut out a turn for healing, but the basic length of the battle is going to be the same either way. I mean, just because of how the nature of, you know, how this game works. That was a roundabout way of saying it. Got the prison key. This is another Toad House, but we did not take a single hit last battle. So we'll just keep on going. We should keep that Toad House in mind, though, for the future. I am losing my mind. We came in to the right, correct? I say correct because if I said right, it'd just be super redundant. Right. Right. Hey, Walt. So we need to Bombette. I was gonna say we need to Bombette anyway, so might as well just switch to Bombette now. Bait you, boom. I don't think that'll hurt him, because he has height. Oh, that did hurt him. Games like to make me eat my words, it seems. Wait. 17. Did 7 on Magikoopa? That means it does it plus 10. Wow, that's really fascinating that does plus 10. I mean, when you use an explosion on an enemy like that. So again, we need Bombette. So we need to basically rush over here and hurry. Yep, made it. Well, I guess that was actually useless. We got an Ultra Shroom though, which I am happy with, because you never go without too many Ultra Shrooms. If you want, you can combine maple syrups. You can combine any type of syrup, including jam and jelly, with Ultra Shrooms. So keep that in mind for the future. So that's how I got all the. So it's just a good way to save items. To be honest, I'm not sure if we'll even be able to get another level up for Bowser, based on how many star points we're getting on average. I don't know if we'll be able to manage it. Yeah, I know I'm not being very conservative with FP, but hey, it's final area. Why not use it? I'm probably gonna have to go in like half an hour, so I'll call it pretty soon for this video and then record one more. Next week I actually finish the game, but for everyone watching, it'll just be a couple days till the finale. Depending on how far I get, could just be kind of a boss rushy kind of episode next time. Depending on how far I get. I don't actually know how far I'm gonna get. I meant to attack him, but I didn't because I am bad at gaming. You out. Surprised the cat hasn't gotten in the way yet. Since she seems to like to get in the way when I'm making videos. Yeah, this is why I don't like Hammer Bros. Hammer time! Yeah, you use 6, so you lose 2, then -2 because of the Hammer Bros health. So yeah, if you can basically get down to 2 health before you get shrinked, then you should be fine. Shrinked or shrunk? I don't know. The English language is so screwy. Not exactly a fan of the English language. Wow, that guy just is asking for it, isn't he? Power bomb. I think there's a heal block in the next room if I'm not mistaken, so that's why I'm like totally not concerned about FP right now. Thanks a lot, Merly. Interestingly, even though typically it's capped at 4, it actually does more. Because like for example, if you use that move on enemy with raised defense, it'll still do the same amount of damage. But for some reason when your attack goes up, it does more damage. It's weird. What we want to do is stand on this block. This is how I should have done the other puzzle, but I cheesed it a bit. We want to basically do that. I'm kind of running in place, just running against the wall, just to keep momentum. I feel like there are a lot of reused assets here. Like that room looks exactly like another room. It's just actually has something in it. A weird way of saying it. Is there one of these torch puzzles? Is that what's gonna happen next? High low. Okay, high low low high low high. High. 2 lows. I think 2 lows. High low low high low high. I think that's how I remembered it. This is basically the Lost Woods scenario where if you don't have the right pattern down, you are stuck. So yeah, get the pattern down right. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run. Again, this is another thing that isn't actually RNG, which probably should be, because you can just memorize it. Huzzah, we made it. Ignore it. I don't feel like fighting those guys. I just feel like ending off the video, really. No, wait, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight those guys off screen, but I'm gonna go do this one thing first. It's Princess Peach. Mario, you can rescue me, thank you so much. Well, me, I just saw a chance to we saw her getting tied up, so that seems really weird. So, she's not a very fast runner if you played Smash, but why is she... She's kind of being avoidant right now. And now I know why. Ghost, die, duplicate. I'm going to tell the Great Bowser this. That's gotta be a giveaway that something's up. I wonder how you saw through my disguise. It was perfect. I guess there's nothing I can do about it now. I'll just beat you up instead. That is a lot of duplicates, but we have on bet, so we are totally safe. Boom. We have nothing that can do 8 damage, so I'm just gonna start storming up, and I don't know, now the iron sounds too quiet. It's weird, it keeps, like, it can't make up its mind. I never wants to be super loud or super quiet. Oh yeah, New York Comic Con was this week. Whoops. I heard nothing interesting out of it. I mean, that interested me because, I'm not a superhero fan, so, like, everything I hear about, like, superheroes is just kind of like a thing. It's a thing. It's like, yeah, it's a thing. I don't know what to say than that. Well, anyway, that's taken care of, so we are in a... Oh, crud. Well, because we're doing this fight after all. Come on, boys. Yes, the return of the Koopa Bros. Here come the Koopa Bros. But you never thought you'd see us again. You remember who we are, don't you? No. What? I just said we were the Koopa Bros bar. How can you not remember us? We're creatures are powered beyond their wildest dreams. I was gonna sing, but I can't sing that high, so I'm not gonna make that joke. And Junior Troopa curb stomps everybody, cause he is a badass for a little baby Koopa. He's gonna sell the score. Only one of us is walking away from this battle. This battle is a mashup of every Junior Troopa fight. Man, the little guy still has some. Wow, he's got kind of beefy stats, but he is not gonna be a problem because we are Mario. We are stronger than him. Which is actually funny because I almost made a Steven Universe joke. I've never even seen Steven Universe. I just hear so much about it constantly. Because one of the songs is stronger than you, I think. I've never heard the song stronger than you, but I haven't actually seen the show at all, which is kind of weird. All I know is the chorus. Wait a minute. Is that the guy rap one? I don't know. I've never seen Steven Universe again. Everyone says I should, but I still haven't. Okay, this is funny because we have Spike Shield. This is completely useless. If you don't have Spike Shield, use Hammer Throw. Same difference. Mega Jump just wrecks most bosses, so that's why I'm using Mega Jump instead of Power Bounce. Because for me, I can't do Power Bounce consistently, so I'm just using Mega Jump. Bam. Next turn he'll go down. This is it. This is the end game right here. How about this? Got some skills. Ow. That actually does hurt quite a bit, but a little too late. Oh, wow, that was dumb. Hey, why not make it a little more tense? Oh my gosh, we are so low on health. Whatever shall we're done. Merly? Dang it, Merly. Seriously? Yeah, so we're not gonna get another level up, so I'm not gonna fight those guys off screen after all. Gosh. So since you beat the guy that beat the Koopa Bros, does that mean you beat the Koopa Bros? No, you beat him, he beat them, but you didn't lay a finger on. Ah, it's so confusing. I guess there's no big difference between that guy and the Koopa Bros. You can go through. Pass both of you beat. I love how they're like, oh well, you can't beat Bowser, so we're gonna totally like just go and challenge Bowser. It's like, what kind of logic is that? And again, as I alluded to before, this is actually it. So this is gonna be a long video, but to be honest, see if I care. this is it. One thing to keep in mind is when you go in here, first floor, turn to your right, and go through this door. There's a toad, he will heal you up. Nothing in here but clothes. Oh, I'll wait if anyone bad comes in. So the toad is actually has a purpose this time. And it's cool because if you sleep in the jail because there are no covers, you can actually see Mario's sleeping animation. The only time you actually can see that. So this is Peach's Castle, which we recall from the beginning of the game. We're switching to Goombario, just because we're gonna tattle, obviously. Go through here, and this is it. This is the end game. The final challenge of Paper Mario. I hope the cutscene doesn't trigger. This is where it all began. So next time on Paper Mario, we will not finish the game because this final boss takes forever, but we will be starting the final boss.